What's up, guys? This is your local YN speaking about hip-hop, and today's video we're gonna be talking about Drake. When it comes to Drake right now, things are messy. His so-called Iceman Redemption album is melting before it even drops. Why? Because a huge portion of the project already leaked online, and Drake is losing his mind about it. He's even hinting at canceling or delaying the entire rollout. For an artist who built his whole career on controlling narratives, this looks bad. Now, let's break this down. These leaks don't feel like some clever marketing stunt. They don't feel like one of those calculated rollouts we've seen before. Drake's reactions, too emotional, too unplanned, too messy, and the snippets so far, underwhelming. There's one track where he tried to diss DeMar DeRozan with some NBA bars, but instead of sounding sharp, it came off corny and forced. For someone whose pen game is constantly under scrutiny, that's embarrassing. By the way, if you're a musician like the artist we're talking about in this video, you might want to check out this app. I actually made it for artists who get stuck on Rhymer's Block. It's basically a notepad on steroids. Super dope if you want to keep track of your songs and want rhyme recommendations as you type. It also has 10+ AI lyrics tools to choose from, so you can loop your instrumental in the app while writing. Links in the description if you want to mess with it. Here's where it gets worse. The whole situation lines up perfectly with what Kendrick Lamar has been saying about him for years. Kendrick rapped about Moles and OVO, about how people inside Drake's camp were leaking his own music. And now, with Iceman, the most important project of his career since that 2024 meltdown, leaking to random streamers, it looks like Kendrick's words were prophetic. And the craziest part, the leaks didn't even come from rivals or industry insiders. They came from a random group of streamers calling themselves Bagwork. Nobody knew who they were, not even Adin Ross. So all weekend, they were flexing, dropping snippets, even playing tracks with features from Pressa and what sounded like Playboi Carti. Drake's reaction told the whole story. He actually called Adin Ross live on stream, and what fans heard, one of the most unfiltered moments from Drake ever.
Crazy.
Wait, you actually don't know who those kids are?
Well, no, I just asked you who they are.
Well, can I get the song too?
Yo, bro, I don't even know what you guys are talking. I don't even know. I'm in Berlin. What? I don't even know.
He was panicking, repeating, "This is crazy, this is crazy," asking who these streamers were, cursing non-stop. He didn't sound like the Sixth God. He sounded hurt, vulnerable, desperate. The Iceman was melting in real time. Now look, if this was any other rapper, everyone would take it at face value. Songs leaked, he's pissed, end of story. But this is Drake. This is the same guy who's built entire rollouts off fake drama and gimmicks. So people are asking, is this real panic or another rollout stunt? Think about it. On one hand, every single Iceman single so far is flopped. The rollout's a disaster. Critics are calling it triple aluminum. If this leak is real, Drake now has the perfect excuse to shelve the project. He can spin it like, my album was leaked, I need to protect the art, play the victim card, avoid the flop. But on the other hand, if it's real, based on how shaken he sounded on Adin's stream, then it shows just how sloppy and careless OVO has become. Because songs don't just fall into streamers' hands. Somebody inside had to leak it. Either Drake trusted the wrong person or someone in OVO betrayed him. Either way, he looks incompetent. And don't forget the irony. Drake's been on the other side of this. He's the same guy who leaked Kanye's Life of the Party during the CLB versus Donda beef. His fans clowned other rappers when their music leaked. Now, it's come full circle. Drake's the one looking like a leaking loser, and people are throwing the same jokes right back at him. Karma. And here's the sad truth. When Eminem's Encore leaked, people were devastated. When Nas had an album leak, fans begged for it to drop anyway. With Drake, people are saying, good. Maybe this means he won't release it. That shows just how low expectations for Drake are in 2025. And let's be real, he brought this on himself. Hanging out with streamers, oversharing, passing songs around recklessly. Meanwhile, Kendrick, Cole, Tyler keep their music locked. That's why their albums don't leak. Drake's chasing clout, they're chasing legacy. Bottom line, after losing the biggest rap battle of his career, Iceman was supposed to be the redemption story. Instead, it's already a failure. Whether this is a stunt or not, his credibility is shot. Because with Kendrick, you never doubt the music. But with Drake, you always have to ask, is this real or just another gimmick? And honestly, that might be the biggest L of them all. So I gotta ask y'all, is this Drake dodging the flop by hiding behind the leak? Or did the Iceman really melt before it ever dropped? Drop your take in the comment. I'll be reading all of them. And if you're rocking with real rap breakdowns, hit that like, smash subscribe, and check the next video. Trust me, you don't want to miss it.